Yeah, you was waiting for it when you... Welcome to the Savage Penitentiary. I know you was waiting for the... We're here. But nah, we're not. I thought I'd shock the system and just arrive. You know, like that. Shout out to everyone in the chat. Me boy, Savage. What is going on? Welcome to Savage Talk prediction and preview show for Hell in a Cell 2021. It's going to be... I was about to say it's going to be epic, but, you know, who knows if it's going to be epic or not. But we're going to see. Shout out to everybody in the chat. This is going to be a short one. It ain't going to be too long. Yeah, I mean, the streams have got a bit silly over the last few weeks. You know, people moving a bit mad and that. I told people prior, apart from the watch-along, I started doing these streams because you guys wanted them. But if everyone starts acting like snowflakes and that, then we'll just get out of the stream, you know, like that. Shout out to Martel Thomas in the chat. What are you saying, bro? Shout out to Gamer Guy. And Val, shout out to you. I know you saw that message a lot earlier. You know them way there. But yeah, what is everybody saying? I hope everyone's well and good. Bear with me, you know, like that. We are here for the prediction, you know, like that. And yeah, as you can see, I was reliving the Hell in a Cell moments in the background. Roman Reigns, Jey Uso, where it all began. Well, didn't all be, yeah, kind of did, to be fair. You know what I mean? There's proper acknowledgement back then. Can't believe it was a year ago already. That's absolutely crazy. Shout out to Nathan in the chat. What you saying, bro? Yeah, man. Obviously, guys, you've seen that. I think we done a watch along on Saturday. Did we do Saturday? Sunday watch along NXT in your house. That was dope. And I've not been back all week. I didn't do a Monday Night Raw reaction. I didn't do NXT reaction. I just sat back and enjoyed wrestling for a bit and tried to watch it without doing any reactions. Also, I've been busy, man. I've been busy. I told you guys, anyone who joined the watch along on Sunday knows that I did say I wasn't going to be available in the week because I had some big things in my life that were changing, what was coming up. And them things are done. And that is the reason why I haven't been around. Now, you can see me looking to the side, so you might have gathered what that big thing is. But just know there's another member. There's another Savage member in the family. And that's all you need to know about that. You know them way there, but shout out to everyone in the chat. I think what we're going to do today, we're going to get straight into the predictions because, you know, there's not much news to go over. Shout out to Trayvon. Shout out to Eduardo Vieira. You know what I mean? Brocky, what are you saying? Been a long time for sure. I thought everyone gave up on the channel, to be honest. But, yeah, definitely been a minute, you know, like that. And, you know, shout out to Mozart in the chat, 702. What you saying, bro? You know them like that. But, yeah, man, it's been dope. Do you think they will set up Cesaro, school Seth Rollins? I don't know. I mean, I don't think you can school Seth Rollins in any matches. It's too dope. It's too good of a wrestler. But, yeah, man, I've been on the vibe. Give me a second, guys. Yeah, it's been a minute. Shout out to Gamer Guy. Shout out to Nathan in the chat. It's two Nathans in the chat, I think. You know them way there. Yeah, been reported that there's big things, but like I said, I don't care about that stuff. I'm going to say it again on this channel. Nothing against everyone who's in the chat already, but I really do not care for rumors and all this stuff. It doesn't bother me. That's the reason why wrestling's dead, because there's no kayfabe anymore and everyone knows stuff before it happens. Who wants a surprise when you know it's coming, you know, like that. But yeah, shout out to everyone in the chat. What happened this week before we get into the prediction, the previews? I know people are going to bring it up. Also, there's all these people who comment on my videos and tell me to, you know, react to this of NXT, and they tell me to do it like 2 days later. I'm like, I've already watched it. I don't do fake reactions. My reaction is what you see. Anytime you see me reacting to something on Raw, SmackDown, on NXT, AEW, I'm watching it at that time on YouTube. And then when I've done the video and I start editing it, while I'm editing the video, I'll go and watch the whole program back. That's how I work, because otherwise I'd have to do a watch along. Or there would be no screen in the corner, which I might have to start doing in the future. You know what I mean? But Eduardo, shout out to you, bro. It's been a minute. I hope you're well. Let me see. Let me get to some of these, you know, like that. Oh, Martalo's autocorrect. Do you think it'll set up Cesaro versus Seth Rollins inside Hell in a Cell? I don't know. I mean, you'd hope so, but there's already 2 Hell in a Cell matches at the moment, I think, which is Bobby Lashley versus Drew and Roman versus Rhea. So I always said before, it probably would have been cooler to have the whole pay-per-view inside Hell in a Cell, but obviously they can't do that. Logistics, things break and stuff like that. And without that, I do think that if they're not going to go down that route, then more than two Hell in a Cells seems a bit weird. But maybe just for a match at Hell in a Cell. Surely that Cesaro and Seth thing is going to go to bigger heights soon. I'd like them to introduce a match what isn't around anymore. That would be kind of dope. Jesus, hay fever, like that. No, I haven't given up on the channel. I've just been doing a lot of stuff recently. Yeah, don't worry. I have the time, man. I have the time. To be fair, I haven't. Everyone who's seen the stream today hasn't been around for a minute, so it's a bit crazy, but it's good to see everyone, like that. Thank you very much, Nathan. I hope you're well, bro. Chris C, my guy. It's been a hot minute. How is everyone? I'm good, bro, and I think everyone else in the chat's good as well. Durante, of course, my guy. Like that. It's all love, bro. I can't lie, man. I don't have like YouTube burnout or anything like that because obviously you've seen that my videos haven't been as frequent. Now, like I said, there was a massive thing that I'd done this week, and there was stuff a bit prior to that the week before, family problems and stuff like that. But yeah, man, I've just been rethinking the channels. Obviously, I got 2 channels now. I got the HUGO Online channel, which is everything away from wrestling, and then I have Pro Wrestling Savage, which was my main channel, which is what I've been invested in because I'm a lover of pro wrestling, but I'm getting a bit bored of the content. I can't lie. Is that to do with wrestling itself? I think so. You know what I mean? It's very hard to react to titles of Raw and stuff like that when you see it's the same title as the week before. It's a bit like, also, I get copyright claimed every time, so soon enough the videos won't be shown in the video anymore because it's not worth it, to get my channel blocked. So, I just have to battle on, but you're probably going to see some new stuff coming to the channel. Some stuff that ain't going to be based on the wrestling now. Probably going to do some retro stuff because that's what I actually enjoy. So, what are you waiting for, Hell in a Cell? Eduardo, it's like Thursday. I don't know what you're talking about, bro. Had another account before and takes us so hard for. Oh, okay, I understand, bro. They finally gave Bobby Lashley pay-per-view cover by himself. It's been a minute and it took him a while. Okay, so let's get into it because, like I said, I can't be here for too long today. Maybe do another 20 minutes or so. But I'll show you at the end of the video the reason why I have to get off the stream, depending. So we're gonna go to the first match. Shout out to Tim Jones in the chat, my guy. Let's get straight onto the first matchup. Now, this is no particular order, and obviously, so far they've only announced 6 matches for Hell in a Cell. Is it going to be more than that? Yeah, I think SmackDown might add 1 more, maybe. At the moment, SmackDown's only added 2 matches. So actually, it's 3 for Raw, 2 for SmackDown. I can't see what else they're going to add. Maybe the Intercontinental title match, which should be on every card, to be honest, but it's not. Shout out to Music Girl in the chat. So no particular order, but I'm going to start from... let's start with this match because I don't think it's going to be the main event. Hell in a Cell, Bobby Lashley versus Drew McIntyre. There it is, finally. This match is happening. Feels like this match has happened 1,000 times because Raw just repeats stuff over and over again. Are we looking forward to this match? Well, I'll come to a thing. I remember telling everyone in the chat maybe 6-7 months ago that everyone will get bored of Drew sooner or later, and guess what? Everyone's starting to get bored of Drew. Now, I've watched stuff back. I've watched my own videos back. I've looked into a few things, and what I've realized is it's not Drew's fault why people are getting bored of him. It's WWE's fault. If you look at Raw, there's not a good amount of baby faces on there who can do anything. So, because there's not a lot of baby faces on the show, it means they have to use the baby face they have, which is Drew McIntyre, over and over again. And it feels like he's been pushed down everyone's throat. And I remember this happening to Roman before when everyone started to boo Roman. And the reason for that was a little bit different because they had loads of baby faces and it was like, why did they keep pushing Roman down your throat? So same with John Cena, it happened as well. But Bobby Lashley, for me, I actually think he's a great champion. I don't feel like... I felt bad for Drew last year that he had to win his WrestleMania match in front of no fans, but it's no one's fault. He's still got the title. But I don't think that should affect this year with Bobby Lashley, and I feel like it would be great to see Bobby Lashley in front of fans over and over again. We've seen him in front of WrestleMania the WrestleMania fans. But it would be nice for, for Bobby Lashley to keep the title and go on from there. And obviously, Drew can't challenge for the title again after that. I'm pretty sure, though, I can't remember what I said when I done the reaction to that video, but the way he said it was like, you can't challenge Bobby Lashley for the WWE Championship again, which means to me that when Bobby loses it, Drew's going to jump straight back into the picture. We'll see, though. But for this match, I've got Bobby winning the match. I got him winning it convincingly. I don't think he's going to batter Drew. I don't think you can beat Drew up like that. But I think I have Bobby Lashley winning. It's going to be a hard-fought match. If it's a Hell in a Cell, there's no way they can escape and there's going to be no help. And I'm very excited to see what happens. Two big guys throwing it down. I remember Bobby Lashley versus Braun Strowman. Can't remember what pay-per-view was, not long ago. You guys will remember. And that match was dope. It was actually really good. And I'm expecting the same thing. It's kind of like how Drew versus Sheamus was on Raw. That match was great as well. But I'm getting to chat, see what everyone else is saying. Don't spam anything else. Just put your prediction in the chat so I can read it out, like that. Where are we? Said hello to you already, Music Girl. Shout out to Altal in the chat. Shout out to you, bro. What do I expect for Hell in a Cell? I expect it to just be a good pay-per-view. Hopefully better than good. Maybe a 7, 8 out of 10 would be nice. Music Girl's got Lashley. Martel's got Lashley as well. Eduardo's got Lashley. Nathan's got McIntyre winning it. Like that. Morris, you're late, but late by today's time. I've done 6 o'clock instead of 15:15. Hit the post notification bell so it pops up, but it's not your fault. Shout out to you, though. Like that. Shout out to you as well, Val. Bobby for the win and end the rivalry from face. Yeah. He has to face someone else anyway. Turn. Okay, don't know. With stipulation, Drew can't find Bobby for the belt anymore. He loses. Give it to him. Cool down. Let's focus and challenge. Rest of. Yeah, I agree. Maybe we get Keith Lee return would be nice. Bobby for the win since the other Nathan as well. But John Cena was loved by everyone. No, he wasn't. He wasn't loved by everyone. He had the same thing what Roman had. People boo John Cena to this day. Roman babyface run was never as bad as Drew's babyface run. Drew's babyface run hasn't been bad. It's just that wrestling's been rubbish. He hasn't done anything wrong. The only thing Drew does what I don't like is the countdown. Everything else, he wrestles right. He stays in shape. He does, We'll see. Roman Reigns will turn babyface. If I wasn't trying for the title, Drew wouldn't win. Agree. I'm convincing myself that Brock will return at Hell in a Cell. Keep convincing. When does Jimmy join Roman officially, do you think? I think he joins him at this Hell in a Cell. So Savage Lashley wins. I hope Keith Lee returns. Yeah, that's what I said as well. Shout out to you, Elijah. Imagine TJ Perkins came back for the WWE and wins back the Cruiserweight Championship. TJ Perkins is loving what he's doing at the moment, to be honest. But, he wouldn't be that much of a big bowman, but, Drew is better as a face. Yeah, he is. He wasn't a good heel when he was with Shane McMahon against the Shield. I didn't like it. Okay, moving on from there onto the next match. We're speeding through. We're going to go into this match, which is, Alexa Bliss versus Shayna Baszler. Should I say with Lily at ringside? I don't know. This is one what I actually don't have a clue about. I don't know what to expect. I don't know if it's going to have some cinematic style stuff in the match or it's going to be a straightforward match. I feel like Shayna has to win the match, but she has to win the match, but it actually doesn't make sense for her to win because we watched Alexa wipe out Bray Wyatt with powers. So all of a sudden, why can't she use the powers on Shayna? Very hard to tell. I'm going to go with who I think should win the match instead of who I think will win because I don't know who I think is going to win. I'm going to go with Shayna for the win. Maybe Nia gets involved after what happened on Raw, but I don't know. You know what? I'm going to go Alexa Bliss for the win. Forget it. I don't even care if I'm wrong on it. I just think it doesn't actually make sense for her to be able to lose the match when it's all mystical and stuff. It's not straightforward. Maybe I think we get a straightforward match. Shayna beats Alexa Bliss up, and then she goes into the corner, goes to drop the caribou, the clutch on, and then she sees the image of Lily or something, and then she gets scared. Alexa picks up the victory. Honestly, I'm a massive Alexa fan. I'm a massive Alexa fan in this storyline as well, prior to the Shayna part. But it's a bit like I don't know who the creative team behind it is, but it's not done very well. I watched Shayna scream at a doll and they finished Raw like that, and we haven't seen her since, which means the last time we would have seen Shayna before this match at Hell in a Cell was her in a dark room with Lily. If she's running away from Lily, surely she can't win. So I'm going to go with Alexa Bliss on this one. Surely that has to be the way. You know what I mean? Shayna wins. Shout out to you, bro. So Jinder Mahal return. Jinder Mahal's not returning because he's already here. Kofi turn. The thing the Kofi turn, it don't make sense because it doesn't lead anywhere. His run with the Cruiserweight title was good in my opinion, but I don't know. Wouldn't want to start talking about that. Yeah, don't worry about it, bro. You know what I mean? TJ Perkins, I was a fan of TJ Perkins. Actually met him. Lovely guy, man. Alexa, but we've had Shayna fight one clown and Dawn, who's both. Well, it's not making sense now. Exactly, Tim. Exactly. Alexa so much better with Bray. Yeah, because Bray was the creative behind the character. She's, without being rude to Alexa, because I don't think it's her fault, she's pretty much taking over Bray's character until he comes back. I mean, she was on the Funhouse with Bray and stuff like that before. I'm sure that Bray Wyatt had, talk of promos and stuff like that. So, back and running the match. Shayna wins. Okay. Shayna wins as well. Shout out to Andrew. Marta, Alexa to turn, feed moan. Yeah, that's what I think as well. Do you think Brock and Bray will return this Sunday? Nope, I do not think. I think Brock ain't returning, and I think Bray comes back at SummerSlam. Shane becomes Lily or something. Does Alexa? I'm not saying I want Tim. I'm just saying. Yeah, I understand. I understand, Tim. They're the kind of thoughts I have as well. Years ago, they ruined Alexa. Yeah. Such having the possibility WWE bring back Aleister Black to return this Sunday. Just saying, and Alexa. Shout out to you. I don't think it's a possibility they bring him back on Hell in a Cell. It's a possibility they bring him back, but to bring him back Hell in a Cell wouldn't make sense because the last thing we saw was him kick Big E in the face. So I'm pretty sure Big E's not going to be on this card. Alexa will win. Feel bad for Shayna. Savage, Alexa win. Shout out to Randy. I've stopped feeling bad for everyone now because there's so much stuff going on behind the scenes. I don't actually know all the ins and outs. Since everyone's been released, and you hear this stuff from Braun and stuff from Lana's threatening to expose WWE. You can't expose somebody who don't give a damn about what they're doing to people. Samoa Joe's back, so is it that bad? I want Bray to return, helping Shayna to win. He can target Alexa. Fair enough. Moving on to the next match. Randy, that's what I said before you came in the chat. I did say that this is based on before SmackDown, but SmackDown will probably add one more match, which really should be a tag team match, but they won't. So, moving on from there. What match have we covered so far? Moving on to this match. Hell in a Cell. It's not a Hell in a Cell match, but Rhea Ripley versus Charlotte Flair. I don't want to be rude here. And everyone knows that Charlotte's my favorite woman wrestler. She was behind Paige, but Paige don't wrestle anymore. I don't know if it's rude me saying this, but does anyone even care at this point? I feel like, okay, I'm going to give my prediction first. I feel like Rhea Ripley will win because it makes no sense to have a WrestleMania moment and then lose. So I think Rhea Ripley will win. But she's one of the most forgettable champions at this point, to me, there's ever been. Now, I'm going to be fair to her. Before she won the title, I kept forgetting that Asuka was the champion because the lead-up was so terrible. Now she's the champion. Every time I see these 2-on-2 matches and these matches with Nikki and Asuka and all this stuff, when I see a match with them four, Charlotte, Nikki, Asuka, and Rhea Ripley, it's some kind of, in them ways, I always forget that Rhea Ripley is the WWE champion. Now, her promos keep switching up. 1 week she speaks normal. The second week it's a bit like angry and aggressive. She's supposed to be the babyface in this angle, but Charlotte's the heel, but both of them seem to be heel-ish, which never works. And I personally believe that someone said something. You guys remember after WrestleMania last year? Yeah, night one, when she lost her match at WrestleMania and she got sent back down to NXT. There was actually some backstage stuff, the reason why she got sent down. I feel like somebody said something to her on the way back up and told her, like, you need to do this and give her some kind of motivational speech. And now she looks worried every time she cuts a promo that she's going to get it wrong and get sent back to NXT. And because she's doing that, they sound robotic. I know for a fact that somebody's writing her promos. There's no way she's coming up with that off the top of the head because they're not good. You know what I mean? Let's see who everyone else has said in the chat. Okay, Music Girl, Rhea's for the win. Martel, Charlotte for the dub. Rhea with the win. Yeah, Rhea has to win this match. Rhea for the win. Rhea needs to work on the promos. Yeah, I agree. Rhea wins. Asuka turns heel to make it more care about Becky. Return to SummerSlam. I don't hear it. So, yeah, everyone keep talking about this big thing, what's supposed to happen at SummerSlam and all these big things. The big things are just going to be people returning who haven't left. Keith Lee probably come back. Becky will probably come back. Bray will probably come back. I don't know about the John Cena thing. I doubt it because of Fast and Furious and all that business. There's going to be a few returns, maybe a heel turn. You know what I mean? I don't listen to WWE when they talk about big things anymore. But they did say this is supposed to be their WrestleMania because WrestleMania was like, a bit all over the place. Rhea's a tweener. I think she's not supposed to be. Do you think Sasha returns and attacks Bianca? I think Sasha returns. Don't know if she attacks Bianca. Rhea for the win. He doesn't know what to do with her and how to book her. Yeah, she shouldn't be champion. That's why. I'm sorry, she shouldn't be champion. You just come to the main roster and become champion. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I think. I don't think Rhea has to win these. To feud with somebody, build her reign. Better go there. Will be some kind of interference though. Nikki. Yeah, I'm thinking the same. She has to win though. Rhea for the win. WWE doesn't have to book her. I mean, let's leave it to. I don't know, man. I don't know if it's her in-ring work or whatever and all that business, all the stomping around. But, moving on from there, we covered 3 matches so far. There's only 5 on the card so far, so I'm guessing they're going to add some more. But Bianca Belair versus Bayley for the WWE SmackDown Women's Championship. What do we think? I believe that Bianca Belair wins this match because I don't see much title changes before SummerSlam. I don't know if it makes sense. But maybe, I don't know. I'm thinking maybe Bianca Belair wins and then Bayley goes on and wins the Money in the Bank again. Maybe not. You know what I mean? I do think that. I said before that Shayna would win the Money in the Bank, but now I'm watching how it's going and I'm thinking she probably won't win the Money in the Bank. You know what I mean? I wouldn't be mad at like Carmella or someone. We need somebody with a bit of attitude to win Money in the Bank. That's the reason why I wanted, you know what I mean? But I'm going to go for on this one. I'm definitely going to go for Bianca Belair to win this match. I think she's going to win it smooth. To be fair, these two don't have bad matches. Their matches are actually really good. Storyline's not too bad. It doesn't make much sense. Bayley just keeps laughing like the Joker over and over again for no reason. But yeah, I think from the chat, everyone said the same thing nearly. Belair for the win, Bayley for the win, says Durante. Belair for the win again. Randy Sam says, like that. I got Bianca, says Gabriel Plays. Bianca Belair for the win. Andrew has Sasha returns, but who for the win, bro? Bianca wins. Bianca, she needs to showcase more regularly though. Miss her NXT attitude, same with real honesty. I told everyone the problem on the watch along vignettes, character building. We used to see videos of people that we didn't know about. We used to see videos of them doing stuff outside. Now, do you remember when was leading up to Bianca Belair winning to the Royal Rumble and then WrestleMania? We were getting videos of her beating people at races and stuff and sprinting because of what she is. Now, it shouldn't be cheesy as it was, but, vignettes are the way forward. That is the way forward. It's been around for years. But that's what builds these matches. Vignettes, backstage stuff. The backstage stuff now is talking or riddle. That's all you get backstage. We need more. But I'm going to go for Bianca Belair in this match as well, honestly. I can't see it no other way. Moving on to the final match, what we have so far anyway on the card. This match is the match I'm the most excited for. And to be honest, every pay-per-view is the match I'm excited for more than anyone else's. Which is yours and mine, Tribal Chief, Roman Reigns, the WWE Blue Universal Champion, takes on one half of the WWE SmackDown Champions, Rey Mysterio, who is representing Los Mysterios. You know, like that. First of all, my prediction's very, very simple. Roman wins the match. Simple, 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 simple. Rey's not going to win this match, but Rey is an absolute legend. Yeah? We know it. Does Dominic try and get involved in this match? Bear in mind, this match is in the Hell in a Cell. I think Dominic tries to get involved in this match. Does Jay get involved in this match? I think Jay gets involved in this match as well. Does Jimmy gets involved in this match? That remains to be seen. Personally, I feel like they can drag this Jimmy thing, not acknowledging Roman out for as long as they need to. You know what I mean? They can drag it out all the way to SummerSlam and have it in some big work. You know what I mean? I don't mind that. But Roman Reigns definitely wins this match. And he already tried to murder Dominic. And Rey asking for a match inside the Hell in a Cell with somebody like this Roman Reigns is a problem. He's going to kill someone. He's going to kill someone. I wouldn't be surprised if Rey goes flying through the cell in some way. Not off the cell, through it. He's going to throw him head first through it. Roman Reigns wins this match. It's very, very, very. This is the easiest prediction I've ever had. You know what I mean? If they shot me, then you know. Yes, you're talking about Jay behind me. Yeah, of course. You know, like that. Roman Reigns wins. I don't see anybody saying anything else other than a Roman Reigns win. I would pay Reigns in advance until he works his retirement match, but there needs to be a crowd for that. Yeah, I mean, you can't put retirement on the man. He's not said he wants to leave yet, so you can't just throw retirements around. But, you know, if Rey leaves, I don't want him to go out in a hospital bed. No, I mean, maybe he loses I don't know. I can't talk about man's retirement until I know he wants to leave. Shout out to Lord of Darkness in the chat. Shout out to Dro in the chat, you know, that Glendale in the house. Dro, you must copy this message and save it in your phone. Don't tell me you don't. You definitely do. This message is perfectly the same every time. The commas, the question marks. I rate it. I think it's dope. I think it's gangster, bro. Might as well. But it's definitely, even the capital letters and stuff, you know, them way there. You're a guy. I need to keep the belt on Roman. Roman's going to have this belt to WrestleMania for sure. I really believe so. Roman wins, but I've got a feeling, I don't know why, the strength in Dom turns on Rey in his pay-per-view. Ooh, that's a bit of a mad feeling. I can't see it, but, you know, it could happen. Like Adam says, oh, shit. Yeah, man. There we have it, man. There is my prediction. Who you welcoming back, bro? Who's this for? Let me know, Otto. But yeah, that's it. That's my prediction. That's the preview show. Eduardo says Roman will have the battle to WrestleMania as well. I truly believe so. But yeah, guys, that's the end of the prediction show. We're going to do 5 minutes of Q&A. Ask me what you want. But on 35 minutes, we're about to bounce out here because I got other stuff to do. I've been missing on reaction videos, but to be honest, so is the audience, so it's life. You know them way there. But yeah, things to handle. You know them way there. I don't want Rey to retire. Just heard something about him considering it, and not distant future, especially with his latest. But yeah. I'm expecting him to retire. Not like, you know what I mean, not too far in the future. But I just don't like speaking on people's retirement until they've announced it or something because it feels a bit disrespectful. You know, I don't like. It was kind of what was happening with Undertaker before, and you know, and he said like he wants to on their own terms. But I do understand what you're saying. I think you might be right about the mask as a trophy, though. 100% think you might be right. Yeah. Any questions? Let me know. I'm going to go Roman Reigns to win the retained by the guillotine choke submission finisher. Yep. This is a match where he doesn't even need to use the guillotine, I don't think, and it's not disrespectful to Rey. It's just the way Roman's acting savage at the moment and the fact that the size difference. Jeez, craziness. Do you think Joe will beat Cross for the NXT title? Nah, Samoa Joe's not. He's not fighting by pinfall. I think Roman Reigns is going to win this match by knocking him out. I think he's actually going to knock him out, and the ref's going to just end the match. That's deep, man. March Guy's my guy, man. World's highest class stadium have been opened in India. They have 132 capacity. Okay. Can we talk about nobody recognizing Piper Niven? It was so pathetic. The reason why I'm not talking, it's so pathetic. Listening to the commentator saying they don't know who she is made it worse for her. And now she's getting abused online and stuff like that. Anybody in this chat who is abusing her online, piss off. Yeah, because it's disrespectful. She comes out, she's a superstar. She's actually great. I've seen her in the indie circuit and I've seen her on the NXT UK. And for everyone to act like they don't know who she is, the commentators do this weird thing. Who's this? Who is it? Well, then it's kind of deflating what NXT UK bring to the table, which I'm going to start doing reactions to, by the way, so I can put them on the map a little bit more because it's a bit disrespectful. But yeah. Hoju wins. Who are some returns you see at Hell in a Cell? Don't see any at Hell in a Cell, to be honest, man. I don't see any. Maybe Keith Lee at the most. In that between that Drew and maybe Lashley. I don't know if Roman might go first. He'll either go first or last. If Bobby Lashley and McIntyre finish last, I can see Keith Lee coming out at the end. I can see that happening. Roman's get told he breaks a lot of the record and more. Yeah, he doesn't. Personally, I don't think he needs to break any records, but who's around the next will be seeing something new. I think he'll go with after something new. Because at the end of the day, she's still a woman and they can't fight each other. So I think they go after something new and he keeps talking about her. And then what's going to happen is when the Superstar Shake-Up, the draft happens in September, well, end of August and September. I think it's September the 3rd and August the 20-something. I think Bray goes to one brand and it's supposed to happen anyway, isn't it? They have to be on separate brands because it won't make no sense. Yeah, it's a shambles. It's a shambles. No one asked anyone to talk about her body. This is wrestling, so let's see what what I mean. Record. I don't know and I don't care. Honestly, I don't care. I mean, for the Universal, I'm guessing so. If till WrestleMania is beats record, then yeah, I'm sure he will. Ryan Country returns not to know if I'm next week. Imagine if. Oh, it's so pathetic. I could see Kofi costing through the title. I don't know about that, but possibly. Braun, see Joe Button next week. AEW say, welcome, Braun. I mean, Braun Strowman's off enjoying his life, man. I've seen this geezer with lions and tigers and bears and all that. Shout out to Braun Strowman, man. I think that's what people fail to realize. Of course, everybody wants a job after they leave the WWE, but if you've been on the road wrestling and doing all this stuff, and you might just want to have a break once you get removed and that. You got all the money. He's on a million a year. Come on, man. Do you think The Fiend is dead and Bray will return the rewards? No, I think he'll come back exactly how he left, which was in the Firefly Funhouse. He said his last promo was we've got loads more to come and new things, and then obviously he's been off. They're saving him for sure for the fans. To wear his new shirts on Friday. What about a rematch for the tag team titles? The rematch will happen. I think the Usos win the titles at SummerSlam maybe. And the SummerSlam ends with all of them with a belt. And hopefully Naomi joins them because she's been disrespected. Roman doesn't need to wear anything. I think he can get away with whatever he wants to wear. Here, AEW's sorry, maybe because I need to stop signing WWE superstars. Yep, I agree. They're doing exactly what WWE done, just signing everyone so no one else has them. There's no opponent for this big dude on AEW. Yeah. All right, guys, I'm about to head off. It's Euro season. I don't know if he watches football, but it's Euro season, and I'm trying to watch the Euros, like that. Broughton will sing for the WWE. I think he will. I think he will come back to WWE in the future. As long as he doesn't go to AEW, he will come back to WWE at some point. He's still commenting on WWE stuff and saying nice things about WWE. So you know what I mean? Still sitting back. Oh shit, I don't know. But yeah, guys, like I said, there's been no reactions this week at all. I've done none on HUGO Online. I've done none on Raw, SmackDown. I mean, Raw or NXT. I'll probably do SmackDown videos again. But You know the vibes already. Lord of Darkness, you know the vibes. But yeah, guys, go and enjoy the rest of your night. Like I said, had a week off because, you know, I have other work outside of YouTube, you know what I mean? YouTube's not my work, it's my fun. And I ain't gonna lie, the last few weeks I wasn't having fun on these live streams. People were acting hella weird, bro. You know what I mean? So, shout out to you, bro. What are you saying? NXT or ECW? Oh, that's a hard one. ECW. Let's be few Thunderdome Savage, and then Money in the Bank going to be interesting. Damn right, it's going to be interesting. Yeah, Roman crying in the background, you know them way there. But I'm about to get off, guys. Like I said, you know, like haven't been doing reactions, been doing other things. Have a new member of the family, you know them way there of the Savage family. Me, Miss Savage, Brown Chang, and now we got the latest. And you know, like that, I'm about to show you who I'm talking about. You know, like that. Come here, little. Here we go. You know them way there. Man like Pablo the Savage. You know them way there. This is my guy, man. This is my dude. I do not know if I'll be doing a live stream watch along this weekend. I might do just reactions because I'm trying to train the little man. You know, like that. He's got what's up? He's got to learn how to do all these different stuff. But Pablo the Savage has arrived. This is the reason why there's been no reactions this week, because little man's been getting all my time. You know, like that. He's sleeping on it. I'm gonna go back and lie down. You see it? Ooh, you know them vibes there. Pablo, good show. That's my guy. Go on. Let me just relaxing. But yeah, you see the vibes, you see the love, guys. It makes me happy, man. You know them vibes there. I've been your boy, Hugo the Savage. Comment, like, subscribe, and share. If there is a watch along, hit the post notification bell. You'll see it pop up. I'll definitely put it on schedule before the time. But because little man's got to learn how to sleep and stuff like that, you know what I mean? He can't be so bit of noise. Reactions will be there no matter what. I've been your boy, Hugo the Savage. Comment, like, subscribe, and share. Acknowledge the tribal chief. And if you see the fiend, if you see a paedophile,